maybe let's take a look at the new warp as well. I'm not a super advanced warp user. I use warp exclusively, so I don't have to constantly remember commands. I just keep it running as my terminal, and if I forget any commands, I simply open it in agent mode and type in whatever I need. This is what warp looks like right now. There have been almost no visual changes, except that there are a few more buttons at the bottom. You can switch the terminal agent mode using the buttons. Basically, you could do that before as well. Now there are commands that start with a symbol. They work when warp detects that we are in a folder with git, meaning a folder that has a .git directory. And in this way, they've made warp more integrated into the coding workflow. Basically, it's just me and the terminal. Let's, I don't know, switch to some folder. Which one, where am I right now anyway? At the root, SD documents, programming projects. Let's pick one of our projects like botcoders BAMS. And now I have a command that starts with the @ symbol. Let me make it bigger. And here you can literally just attach files to the context. By the way, I haven't tried it yet. It literally just updated an hour ago. Let's attach some README file and see what it tells us. README. Agent mode. Something like, tell me about the project. In their presentation, they showed that they added these / commands to warp and also added an advanced diff for files. So when you ask warp to write some code, it shows a diff in the code. It didn't do that before. And they also added a menu up here on the top right called agents, where you can configure and preset different working modes, meaning different agents. Basically, and they also said that when you're in the Git folder, warp apparently automatically indexes your project in the background to handle files better. That's it. But you can see that the model they use under the hood is kind of strange. I asked in Russian what the project was about, and it replied to me in Ukrainian.
It even inserted the Belarusian letter.
Okay. That is, he did not understand what it was.
He thought it was Ukrainian because it was a mixture of different letters.
Just out of curiosity, I wonder if the cursor will think it's Ukrainian and not realize it's just a mistake. I think it will understand. Just want to check for curiosity's sake.
That's an interesting question. It immediately shows its orientation.
Well, there it's obvious that I wrote in Russian with a mistake. By default, it doesn't pick Ukrainian because Belarusian is much less represented in the dataset. That's probably why. Let's see.
Do you currently have the language as explicitly specified in the rules at this very moment in the cursor? Please confirm.
I don't think so. It's not specified in the rules. I don't think it's set separately either. Let's try something like...
It's the same in script based.
So let's click here. Tell me about the project. Oh, all right. Spaces are my problem. GPT-4 under the hood. Everything is in Russian. Oh, well, I have it set to Russian in the rules. Maybe that's why it's picking it up. All right, invalid test. My rules are written in Russian. Let's go back. What's it doing here? Well, it told us what's next. Let's try to change something. What should we change? I don't know. Add information about the author in the README. Yeah. So the @ symbol doesn't work anymore. What's going on? Weird. I click on the doc, but the context menu does not appear. I press interface and it appears. Yeah, and it doesn't want to drag the README. Well, that's it. Looks like it's broken. All right. Let's just add information about the author. They also mentioned that you can insert links for it. Let's try inserting a link to my website so it can get the information from there. Okay, just select the command point. Oh, I'm in command mode. You can set it to after detection mode so you don't have to switch. And then auto detection works badly. Damn, I thought it would be cooler. In theory, it should show the div now, if it manages to at all. Aha, the loading div started, look. And what happens next? It took this information from GitHub. This is completely copy-pasted from GitHub. By the way, the flag I had there was definitely not like that. Actually, I should check. Maybe the flag really is like that. If anything, it wasn't on purpose. And so he showed us a miracle. Good, that wasn't there before. You can apply the change. You can do an edit. What opens up? Something Vim-like. No, it's something of its own. Let's kill this thing. And what next? Done the play. Changes successfully. Applied. Aha, it's still thinking about something. I don't know what else it's thinking about. Excellent. I added the information. The generation is kind of slow, probably because of the influx of people after today's release. And what did it do for us? Git. Ah, damn. Git status. I summarized the Git status. So it's some kind of update like that. I wouldn't say it's exactly a revolution. Open file, open warp. What did it add? At the end, it added the author. I wouldn't call it a revolution. They hyped us up saying it would be something really new, not just another idea, but something cooler. So they call this thing Agentic Development Environment, I think. But in reality, they just added a div support for MCP. You can add MCP here now and slightly more advanced integration with GitHub and Git. So that's about it. If you have any questions or suggestions.
Is this the updated version you have on now?
It's updated. Yeah. Literally 20 minutes after the presentation, I got the update.
But for me with EMC, I have MC rules via torrent. Everything else looks different.
This is just a close splitting for me.
Oh, got it. Understood.
MC rules. The rules have been here for a long time. MC servers appeared only recently. Well, everything else is as usual, added through JSON. So I think, as you might remember during the presentation, the team members clearly demonstrated that you can actually add MCs directly from here, right from this very window, as you can see. So when working with Warp, let's try I don't know, GitHub MC, just do it yourself if you want to. Whenever you feel ready or whenever it seems convenient for you, at your own pace. Will he manage to do it or not? If he had installed the GitHub CLI, no, that's not it.
Давай.
Come on, think about
Думай,
what
что
I
я
want
тебя
to.
хочу.
Look. He can't modify his own capabilities, Warp tells us. Well, okay. Basically, that's probably all for Warp. Personally, I really miss having some kind of file tree here, so that in this Warp Drive tab, if there were a mode where you could open a file tree, then yes, it would at least be somewhat more like an IDE. But they don't call themselves an IDE either. Here, overall, you can give it a try. With the free subscriptions, they still give you a decent number of requests. Privacy settings, of course, on a free subscription. I don't remember what they have. Probably none. I'll have to keep an eye on it. That's it. That's all regarding Warp.